Hi, everyone. Just want to share my thoughts today on some of the hysteria going on around measles here in Alberta. I want to share some of the headlines that the news and the media has been propagating. Measles, capital of North America. Alberta doctors sound alarm on immunization. How Canada became the center of a measles outbreak in North America. Vaccination, immunity, and records. Your questions on measles answered. Not all Alberta babies are eligible for early measles shots. Worry, Calgary mom. Um, let's talk about the incidence and the number of cases and put some perspective around the measles hysteria that's being shared right now in the media. Doctors, experts call for stronger action as measles outbreak. This is an epidemic. Um, 1,511 cases since March of this year. That's now an epidemic. Okay. Perspective. That is so far from even being 1% of our population. It's barely worth telling you the number. It's 0.0003 of 1%. That's it. We have 5 million people in this province, and we've had since March 1,511 cases of measles. Now, I want to talk about the number of communicable cases known as of today. 14. 14 out of 5 million. That's it. Now, people go, but Nadine, measles is serious. People could die. Let's talk about the number of hospitalizations. This is again available on the Alberta government's own site. So please do feel free to look it up. Today is July 24th, 2005. Total cases, hospitalization, non ICU, 1. ICU, 0. Deaths from measles, 0. Okay? That's what the epidemic is. That's what all the hysteria is about. Is 14 communicable cases that they're aware of, 1 non-ICU hospitalization, 0 deaths. Does that sound like something you should be running out tomorrow and just panicking, fear? This is fear mongering. This is what this is. And this is a push to get people immunized. It's just because COVID really has pushed people away and have started to question the value of vaccinations. And rightly so, because when you take a vaccine, you are taking a foreign substance. There are more than just the live virus or the dead virus that you're being injected with. You're being injected with other substances that include aluminum, formaldehyde, thimerosal, which is a form of mercury, all things which are very harmful, and vaccines do not come without their own risk. So if you are being encouraged to take a vaccine to avoid a disease that nobody has died from, has created some discomfort enough for one person since March to have been hospitalized, but you have to compare that and do the analysis, the risk analysis as to what they're proposing. Get vaccinated. Well, what are your chances of being harmed by the vaccine? There's lots of data out there that would support that there's been many people harmed, especially young children, with vaccines. And so this is what I'm not here to tell you what to do. You can go ahead and get a vaccine. You can get immunized for whatever disease you feel is best for you and your family. But what I want people to start to do is to start to question the narrative. Again, total cases 1,511, hospitalizations 1 in a non-ICU scenario, 0 deaths since March of 2025. Today is July 24th of 2025, and this is supposedly an outbreak and there is hysteria and a push to get vaccinated. I would like to see you do a little bit of research and determine whether or not you feel this is worthy of taking the vaccination for measles, MMR, measles, mumps, and rubella. Because remember, you can't just take the vaccine for measles anymore. You have to take it as a grouping, right? And you tell me whether or not the risks are worth it. You have to offset the risk of getting measles with the risks of receiving the vaccine. Food for thought. Let me know what you decide. Leave your comments. Please do share. Please do subscribe. and do your due diligence, do your research. Cheers.